the risk of frostbite becomes frostbite in minutes.
Freezing temperatures continue in Manitoba with extreme weather warnings issued in the province. The temperature dropping dangerously low to below -40 with the wind chill. It's life-threatening weather if you get caught in it without the proper clothing, according to Natalie Hazel, warning preparedness meteorologist with Environment and Climate Change Canada. Some parts of Manitoba went below -45 with the wind chill in the last 24 hours. Hazel says people need to pay attention to the weather and plan their time outdoors accordingly if venturing out into these threatening temperatures.
This is potentially critical, and it can turn on you really, really quickly.
You might think there's a silver lining to extremely cold temperatures that are harmful to you also being harmful to COVID. But according to epidemiologist Cynthia Carr, it turns out we are learning through the science the virus does like the colder, drier weather.
That colder, drier weather could reduce the weight of the droplets in terms of getting rid of the moisture and humidity and allowing the virus particles perhaps to stay in the air longer. Our mucous membranes in our nose and throat, they dry out. Those are protective factors for us when they're moister.
If the wind gets up on a day like today, we try and take a little bit of a break.
Gary Tessier is dressed for the cold, socially distanced, and carving some snow. Tessier has been carving for over 35 years across Canada and in Europe. He says the ideal temperature to cut snow is between -10 and -20 and suggests taking lots of warm breaks when it does get this cold outside. Tessier, along with his wife and son, carved this sculpture in front of St. Boniface Hospital. It's called Thank You from the Heart. Tessier says he lost his uncle last year due to COVID-19.
It's an honor and a thank you to all of those on the front line that have been working really hard over this past year. And we wish everybody the very best and have some hope.
Tessier is carving several snow sculptures in the city this year and is encouraging people to get out and enjoy the sculptures safely while they last. The cold is expected to lift with warmer temperatures arriving around Thursday. In Winnipeg, Mark Neufeld, City News.